Hello there and welcome to another video talking about Liverpool, a video that has been very far apart between the last ones, only because, I could say, that I've been working like different hours and stuff like that, so I haven't been making videos for that reason, but honestly, I don't actually know what to make a video about when I talk about Liverpool, which sounds kind of weird to say. So the only topic I can really think about to talk about is what is Liverpool's transfer policy this season. I am starting to become a little bit concerned with the fact that we've only made a couple of signings that have been like younger signings, guys that maybe aren't going to impact the first 11. There's a rumor going around that we're looking to make a signing to aid and perhaps compete with the first 11, but we don't know who that is. No one's come out and said anything about who it could be. There's rumours that it could be Nicolas Pepe, the winger from Lille. There's so many different rumours that it could be. Jurgen Klopp obviously either playing his cards close to his chest, which I can understand to a certain degree as well, but we aren't getting any information. We're not getting any info whatsoever. You've got, I think, Sadio Mane isn't going to be coming back from until the very first game of the season. We don't know what his fitness is going to be like, whether he's going to be burnt out or not, because he's basically played football pretty much right up until last week. And then he's getting a couple of weeks break and he's straight back into Premier League action. Don't know what that's going to be like. Don't know what it's going to be like when we get Bobby Firmino back, Salah back, the rest of the guys that are making up the first team as well, Alisson in goal as well. We just don't know. We just don't know. You're going to get a load of people on Twitter that the in the knows, the ITKs as they like to call themselves as well, that will be talking about this player and that player and this other player over here that we're going to be linked to, and we're battling for the signature of this player. No one knows. And it's a bit of a concern. And it's only a bit of a concern because I had the thought of, right, the 17-18 season, we didn't win anything. I think finishing top four, we didn't win anything. We went out and strengthened the team. 18-19 season, we go out there, we win the Champions League. We finished second by a point in the Premier League to Manchester City. We had a great season overall. We had a brilliant season, magnificent season, and we win the Champions League. And we're not going out and we're not strengthening the team. Now, I'm not criticising Liverpool here because in fact, probably 95% of all the decisions that Liverpool have made transfer-wise since Jurgen Klopp's been in, basically, has been correct. Selling Philippe Coutinho, reinvesting that money into Virgil van Dijk and Alisson, and then going out and buying, securing Naby Keita, putting him back at Red Bull Leipzig, I think it is, then having him a year later. That really benefited us as well. Getting Fabinho massively benefited us as well. We've got players coming back from injury, securing the signature of Shaqiri as well for such a low fee, and for a guy that has made a difference to us as well. It's made a difference, it really has, but at the same time now, we still need reinforcements, in my opinion. We do. We still need reinforcements. Alright, we've got the young lad, the young Dutch lad as a centre-back coming, and he'll maybe, feature in some games here or there. We've got Joe Gomez, Joel Matip, Dejan Lovren, although he's rumoured to possibly be on his way out to Inter Milan, Virgil van Dijk. But if any combination of those players get injured, we are severely short at the back. Same sort of thing with left back now. With Larouci, we've got to see what his injury was like after the game that we had against Sevilla. Horrible tackle, which got the guy a red card as well, straight red card. We've got to see what happens now because he was looking like a very good backup for Andy Robertson. Now we've got to see how long he's out for. Nathaniel Klein is now looking to be out for 6 to 9 to 12 months. So now we look a little bit short at right back as well. We've got obviously Trent Alexander-Arnold and Jan Hover, or I can't remember, I think that's his name, Jan Hover, at right back, the young lad as well. And you've got James Milner, who can pretty much play everywhere. Probably could play as a goalkeeper as well if he wanted to be honest. It's just a little bit worrying that we don't seem to have different options. Like one of the things that I think I said at the start of the summer would be to have different options up front as well. So when things aren't necessarily working with, Bobby Firmino, Mane, Salah, And even then, the likes of Shaqiri, Origi, you know, obviously Ryan Brewster this season's going to come through, and I think he will do well for us. But in terms of wingers, we only really have the one cover in Shaqiri, and he can't cover both positions. And with, you know, hopefully Sadio Mane comes back and he is absolutely firing, he's ready for the season. But you've also got to prepare for the fact that he might not be, and he might be suffering a bit of burnout. You know, it worries me. It genuinely worries me. Like, I was thinking we were going to sell Adam Lallana this season, and it looks like we're being given the whole, he's going to be like a new signing thing again. And it's like, Adam Lallana as a person, great. As a footballer, brilliant when he's on form and when he's absolutely at the peak of his form and he's fit. He never is anymore. He really never is. He gets close to it, and then he gets injured and he's out for ages. You can't be putting our eggs in the basket of Adam Lallana anymore. We should have been, I feel, we should have been moving along from this and refreshing that area as well. Our midfield is stacked anyway. So going out and buying a midfielder probably nullifies my point I've just made there anyway, because we've always got cover in those positions, especially with Ox back this season. But it just concerns me that we're not going out and we're not strengthening the first team. We're not strengthening in ways that I thought we would. I'm not saying that we need to go out there and be spending 80, 90 million on players. I'm looking at Real Madrid right now, just as an example. So they're still trying to get over losing Cristiano Ronaldo. The impact that Ronaldo had on that team is, you can see the gulf that it's left. Now they've gone out there and they've signed some ridiculous players. They've signed some great players. Jovic, they've signed Hazard, they've signed Ferland Mendy as well. They've signed a couple of other guys as well, and I don't remember their names right now. And right now they're not having the best pre-season. They're not. It's an absolute fact. Gareth Bale looks like he's on his way to China. What a waste. What an absolute waste. He should be. His career screams for a Premier League return. And I'm not saying I'd love it to be Liverpool, but would you have him? I would. We're looking for winger cover. Gareth Bale, winger. I would absolutely take him. I really, really would. You know, I'm a little bit concerned that we're getting to the tail end of the transfer window now. I think we've got, 12 days left of the transfer window. I'm not saying that Liverpool can pull it out the bag last minute. I'm saying probably we won't. I'm accepting the fact that we're probably not going to sign anybody, and we're just going to go in and see how we do this season. We got, obviously, our season starts a little bit earlier because we've got the Community Shield against Man City. So yeah, I don't know. I'm concerned. I am concerned. I love our team. I love what we did last season. I love how good we were last season. But everybody is going to strengthen, apart from possibly Chelsea. But they've got a different manager, you know, with different ideals. A legend of their club as well, so that'll probably give them a bit of a lift and a boost as well, and they'll actually use their youth system because they have to. But everybody else, like a Manchester City, you know, Man United, all those guys, Arsenal, who are now rumoured to be the front runners for Nicolas Pepe, which, if that happens, I don't know what to say about that one anyway, so we'll leave it at that. And then other teams as well, up and down the league, like a Leicester, looking to sign good players as well. It's concerning, and I've said concerning so many times, it almost has no meaning, but I am concerned, a little bit worried. I am slightly optimistic that we will be okay, but we haven't had the best pre-season, so it's quite hard to get excited for the season coming at the moment. Let me know what you think in the comments below anyway. Let me know your thoughts. Am I ridiculous to be concerned, or are you concerned as well? Let me know in the comments below. Thanks ever so much for watching this video. I'll get some videos out when we get towards the Community Shield, to be honest. But unless there's something to talk about, I can't just make stuff up apart from when I'm concerned. So, well, thanks for watching this video if you have watched it. And if you have liked it and agree with some of the sentiments in it, maybe do like it and drop a comment in the comments box below. And let's start a discussion. Thanks again, and I'll catch you later.